This is the book of 2nd Ezra 9, verse 3, and it reads, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Yahweh being the name of the Father, who the world immediately calls God. Yahweh, meaning He exists. Bahashem, meaning in the name. Yahushai, who the world immediately calls Jesus Christ. Yahushai, meaning He is salvation. Bahashem, in the name. Rakah HaKodash, Spirit Holy. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, who teach one of rule, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth of risk of no lies through the four corners of the earth. To the Akwathim listeners and learn in sincerity and the truth and the silence, Shalom. Akyam meaning brothers, Akwathim meaning sisters, Shalom, meaning peace be unto you. This is your brother Shema from the GMS Toronto camp, here in Toronto, here with another lesson. Right? These uproars of people, right? These uproars of people are getting, these are all polycrisis, right? Controlled opposition, right? This is all part of the destabilization of Babylon the Great, America the Great, right? You see press taking pictures, right? And I was reading an article the other day. See if I could pause this and come back to it. I have it queued up. It says George Soros funding the anti-ish protests at Ivy League universities. Michael Knowles. The Daily Wire's Michael Knowles says George Soros is funding the anti-ish protests at Ivy League universities in the United States. Right? All controlled, and this is our opinion of a journalist, but it's all controlled opposition, man. Right? This is who Esau is. He's a diabolical madman. He controls both sides, right? Controlled opposition. He's funded war. All wars are banker wars, right? All skirmishes, Esau Edom is behind it, chiefly Amalek. Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49. Verse 10. And this is upwards of the people, man. Right? Polycrisis. Right? Ultimately, this diabolical madman, these bankers, these ruling class elites, they want to destabilize America the Great, Babylon the Great, to push the NWO, the Revelation 13, verse 16 on down, the grain of rice. Right? Jeremiah 49, verse 10, and it reads, But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. Right? Esau can't hide no more. Right? The world knows who this red man is. More and more of his filth comes to light daily. And he shall not be able to hide himself, right? Because he's hid himself for a long time, calling himself so-called white, calling himself so-called Caucasian, right? He's the Edomite. The base man. His seed is spoiled and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not, right? And if the Lord didn't shorten the days, roughly paraphrasing, no flesh will be saved, right? This diabolical madman, this mad scientist, would destroy himself and everybody with him, right? But these protests that are taking place, they're students protesting. This looks like some Trump shit, but they're students protesting what Amalek is doing to the Palestinians, right? Right? And then you have what it looks like here. You have the right versus the left, the red versus the blue, right? And they're all on the red and the blue is on the same side. Revelation. Right? The Dems and the Republicans are on the same side. Revelation 13, verse 11, and it reads, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon." Right? This other beast coming up out of the earth, America the Great, Babylon the Great, in the fashion of Rome, in the image of Rome, in the shadow of Rome, right? Because the ancient Rome, America is modeled after ancient Rome, the ancient Roman Empire. Two horns like a lamb, the two horns going into their political parties. Ancient Rome had the plebeians and the patricians. America the Great has the Democrats and the Republicans, right? Two horns like a lamb, their political parties. And he spake as a dragon, right? Dragon, going into his draconian measures, his unrighteous decrees, right? They're on the same side. You see these bug out patriots, bug out good old boys, right? They think their voice is for a cause. Meanwhile, it's puppet string being pulled by the puppet master, right? Who is Amalek? Who are these bankers, these ruling class elites? The Edomite. Isaiah 19, verse 2, and it reads, "And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptians," right? America the Great, Babylon the Great. Spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt. Pursuant to Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. Right? The vibration of ancient Sodom, the vibration of ancient Egypt. Right? All the gods are packaged into America the Great's belief system, their philosophy, their wine. And they shall fight everyone against his brother, right? Civil unrest. And everyone against his neighbor, right? Republican versus Democrat. So-called black versus white. Pro-abortion versus non-abortion. Free Palestine versus Amalek, right? And everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom, right? And that movie Civil War just came out. It's in theaters right now. I still have yet to see it, right? Lord, will I see it, right? But there's a divide, right? Babylon the Great, America the Great is divided. These images are showing nothing but division, right? And it's going to crescendo, climax into all hell breaking loose. Jacob's trouble. So with that, call Allah Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach one Ruwal. Shalom to the hopeful elect.